látinú oyún títí dọmọ ọwọ́ gbà mo wà lọ́mọ ọwọ́ ọ̀tá àgbà mi gbé ikú pa mí láti rákòrò ọba ó ṣọ́ mi títí mo fi wá dàgbàlagbà.
ìgbà tí mo rò ó iṣẹ́ ìyanu rẹ̀ láyé mi orí pọ̀ ọ̀gá bàbá. ìgbà tí mo rò ó iṣẹ́ ìyanu rẹ̀ láyé mi orí pọ̀ ọ̀gá.
Just like a goldfish that cannot be hidden, Ronke Ajayi stands out in the committee of women who truly know their worth. This is not about her outward beauty and remarkable dress sense that vibrates with dignity, but her dignified attitude and distinguished fortitude that set her apart as a woman of virtue and valor. With a calculated footstep that announces her courage and constructive articulation that pronounces her comportment, Ronke roars even where angels fear to whisper. Bright, bubbling, self-assured and charming, like a flower that has just blossomed, Ronke Ajayi rose from obscurity to becoming an emblem of matrimonial and vocational success through a voracious determination and ravenous doggedness. Born in Ikene on August 18, 1977, into the family of late Princess Felicia and Chief Obashola Adebisi Shoneye, young Ronke rose early in life to chart a wonderful course for herself, which consequently threw her to the league of accomplished players within her society. She began her elementary education at the St. Saviour Anglican Primary School, Ikene, between 1983 and 1988. She had a secondary education in Mayflower Secondary School, Ikene. At a tender age, Ronke had painted the picture of how the future would look like for her. She was diligent, detailed, and highly dedicated to whatever she's called to do.
She was very hardworking, diligent, honest, and very respectful, very generous to everybody. She did everything smartly, and even she was the leader of the cultural group then. I just want to say, Baba Oeshe.
After her national diploma in accounting at the Ogun State Polytechnic, Ronke pursued her university education at the Olabisi Onabanjo University, OOU, where she bagged a BSc in economics in 1999. While still in OOU, Ronke had mastered the intricacies of business and its fragile fortunes. She flowed and blended perfectly with her childhood boyfriend and fiancé, Oluseun Ajayi, who was then an undergraduate student at the University of Lagos and had already set up his memorable drinks, chicken and chips, at the university. In year 2000, Ronke was deployed to Adamawa State for her NYSC program. After her 2 weeks orientation camp in Yola, she redeployed to Lagos, where she served with Cocoa Industries Limited under Oduwa Group of Companies from 2000 to 2001. She began her career sojourn with a brief working stint at the Airport Hotel, Ikeja, and later offered an appointment at the Nigerian Port Authority as an operation officer. While Ronke was busy building her management career in NPA, her love life was waxing stronger with Seun Ajayi. The two young lovers set their feet on a scratchy foundation but found their balance on a platform of love, vision, and determination to hit its peak in life.
And fell in love. I asked my sweetheart what lies ahead. Will we have rainbows day after day? Here's what my sweetheart.
After 7 years of courtship, Ronke and Seun dared to say they do on the altar of marriage, even in the face of uncertainty.
The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. What will be, will be.
From the world of oblivion, Ronke bolded to prominence through ferocious diligence, dedication to their family business, and resolute passion for whatever she believes in.
I tell them tenderly. Que sera, sera.
Like Siamese twins, Ronke and her husband Oluseun share virtually everything in common, from emotion to affection, from cultural to social, from business life to corporate life. Ronke is a fitting round peg in Seun's round hole. Ronke is the woman behind the great Seun Ajayi.
Every second spent with you, it's like a day that starts brand new. Girl, I'm so amazed at all the things you do. Yes, I wanna build my whole world around you. So I promise you forever and for always. And girl, you are my sunshine, baby.
She's my jewel of inestimable value. If I have to borrow the words of Papa Olo, she's been there for me. She's even right from my university days, she supported me. I remember those days in University of Lagos when I was a student and I had business interest in University of Lagos. I had a joint where I sell chicken and chips. Ronke was there for me.
You know, at this age and time, I don't think there's any young lady that will accept to get married into a friend's house. When we had our wedding 15 years ago, we actually married into a friend's house. We didn't have a flat of our own because when we just started, I had nothing. And she stood by me. She believed in me. So now that I can say that I'm comfortable now, I have no reason not to reciprocate back to her, to pay her back for being there for me. Because I've lived with her for 22 years now, over the years I've been able to know how to manage my wife. And she knows how to manage me too, because I'm not a saint. I have my own dark spots. And over the years, she has been managing me. She believes in me, and I believe in her. I don't think there's any decision I take without consulting her. And she also consults me before she does anything. So, if you, sometimes when we have 2-3 events in a day, she will manage one, I manage one, our manager manage the third. If you come to me where I am and ask me a question about our business, about anything, without her being there, if you go and meet her and ask her the same question, you'll be surprised that we'll both say the same thing at different times. So it means we synchronize our lives and we do things together.
She's all in all. Without her, I'm nobody. Without her in my life, I'm nobody.
I wish her the best of life. I wish her to be there for me. So 50, 60, 70, 80.
A really hardworking person. She's caring. She takes care of me very well. She sends me to school and she does a lot for me. She takes risks for me.
Kind, she's loving, she's intelligent, she's hardworking for me. She does things for me. Sometimes I bribe her, like if you understand, I bribe her and she just takes it. Anytime I make mistakes, she corrects me.
She's hardworking. Anybody that is working under her, she's always kind to her. She's the best. Her success, I wish her.
She's very, very lively. She loves parties a lot. And she's a very kind person, a very good person, because she has done quite a lot for me. Because she's so hardworking and she has achieved a lot for herself, her life, her children, her family. She has done a lot, and it's because she is so hardworking. She's a go-getter. If she's supposed to do something, she doesn't procrastinate. If she's supposed to do something, she's going to do it, and that has helped her business, her home, her life. So I hope to be as hardworking as she is. Like, even half is going to do me a long way. So at 40, I wish her 40 greater years, happy years, filled with all the love and happiness and peace. Peace is the most important thing.
To you, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
To her father and siblings, she is an angel in disguise.
Ó mọ ìtọ́jú àwọn òbí àti ọmọ lórí àtìgbà tó lóun tó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ṣiṣẹ́. Ó jẹ́ ọmọ kan tó ní àmójútó iṣẹ́, ó dẹ̀ ní ìgboyà, kì í ṣe ọmọ tó ní ìmẹ́lẹ́. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí àwọn olóyìnbó, ó wà very hardworking. Wọ́n tó kó àwọn àbúrò jọ. Ó ṣe pàtàkì wípé ní pé ká tọ́jú àwọn àbúrò, ká ràn wọ́n lọ́wọ́. Ó jẹ́ ọmọ kan tó mọ̀ nípa ìyẹn. Fún ìtọ́jú èmi gan ni mo jẹ́ bàbá ẹ̀. Tí ìbá jẹ́ agbára Ọlọ́run àti agbára Ronke mi bá dé kú.
Obu mi obu we, obu ọmọ lómìnira ṣáárẹ̀tẹ̀. Ọmọ rẹ̀ sanro, ọmọ rẹ̀ gbọ́nà, ọmọ rẹ̀ ṣákè. Ìyá mi ò sí nílé ọmọ jà tó bá gbé nílé àdúgbò ẹran fún mi. Since the time we were growing up, we've been looking up to her. Because right from the onset, she's just like my mom, my late mom. Always up and doing, versatile, do one or two things in a minute. Not only one thing in a minute, she does 2 or 3 things in a minute. So I've known her to be somebody very agile. And another thing is, I used to call her, or let me say, I still know her to be a woman with 624 billion gig memory card. Because there is nothing she tells you or she does that she won't remember in the next 20 years. The exact way she gave the thing to you, she will tell you. The exact way she put that thing there, she will tell you. Except if she doesn't just want to talk. But you can't beat her. She can only ignore what you did, but you won't beat her. I wish my sister many happy returns. I pray she uses another 80 years plus the 40 she is right now, making 120. And if by God's grace she would live in prosperity, in wealth, in good health, good tidings, because she deserves it.
She has been like a mother to me. She has been like a mother to me. She practically takes care of me. Sometimes I used to think of her as my assistant mom, because she backs me, and because the difference is much. So she backs me and carries me about, and treats me like her first child. I used to think of myself as her first child even before she started giving birth. She's a sister like a mother. At 40, I wish her 60 more years and many happy returns.
To our in-laws, Ronke is a rare gem, an embodiment of virtue.
Ronke is not my wife, it's my daughter, because I cherish her, I love her. She's mercy, I am mercy. So maybe that is why we love ourselves very well. Ronke is very cordial. You see, she had the same diligence with her husband. When there is work, they don't relent in their effort. They are never tired. I usually say, Ronke, you work too much, you have to rest. She's a beautiful girl. She's so caring, as I've said. She's approachable. She will celebrate 50, 60, 70, 80, 100 with sound and robust health.
She is very, very, very hardworking. I mean, to tell you the truth, when you talk about women, you know, for her to have been able, you know, to work the kind of business they are in terms of drinks management, you know, logistics and everything, for her to be able to cope, you know, being a woman, to be able to drive trucks, you know, so many things that she could do. It's amazing. It's really, really amazing. I just think that God deliberately put them together. That, look, the person that Shehu, my brother, needed in his life was Ronke.
She's very plain, she's nice, she's very human. And again, what you can't take away from her is that, like I said, she's a bundle of energy, is that she's everywhere, almost everywhere. And that's very useful in the line of business they're in. She compliments her husband so well. Indeed, they're a match made in heaven. This woman.
There's this acronym that life begins at 40, and you know, we're just thanking God, like I said once again, that God will continue to give her good health, sound body, and you know, her joys will be multiplied. My prayer is that her desires and her wishes over her children, Mujola and Mujoin, will be fulfilled, and they will be for signs and wonders in Jesus' mighty name.
I can describe her to be energetic, loving, wonderful person, sincere. She's frank. When she tells you something, believe you me, that's how it is. And she's strict as well. She's awesome in every way. Well, I wish her all the best, you know. She has started something beautiful. She has created a family, and I just want to advise her to have continuous patience. My brother could be naughty sometimes. We are all naughty in our family, you know. She should continue to endure and continue to give her total support. And I believe the sky is the limit.
Like a coat of many colors, Ronke is many things to those who have ever crossed her path.
I wish her long life. In fact, I always tell people that she'll be 40 next week, and maybe this week. This was the birthday I celebrated 35 years ago. 35 years ago. So I wish her long life and prosperity, and at the same time I joined the husband too, that we be together and live together for a long time to come.
She is ready to share. When it comes to, you know, somebody having one particular thing or the other, and the other friends lack that thing, Ronke is ready to give. She can even remove her own eye and give to somebody. She's that generous, she's that magnanimous when it comes to sharing her belongings with people. That she has, you know, exhibited from her youth. I remember a particular time when my wife traveled abroad for about 2 months. As at that time, for those 2 months, I never lacked anything. Ronke was preparing my food, breakfast, lunch. So he would call me, uncle, have you eaten? They are bringing your food. I can never forget. 2 months. Before my wife returned, I've gained 4 kilograms.
I máa ń sọ pé àwọn ọlọ́gbọ́n máa ń sọ pé kò sádára máa kú síbí kan, but wọ́n wà accommodative, wọ́n wà friendly, wọ́n dẹ̀ máa help èèyàn. Gbogbo nǹkan tí èèyàn bá ń fẹ́, ètò máa lè ṣe ń bẹ̀, wọ́n máa ń sapá láti ṣe. Hardworking woman, very very hardworking woman. It's 40, èèyàn ṣe ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ ayé jíjẹ ni. Mo gbàdúrà fún wọn pé gbogbo àgbẹ̀gbà tí wọ́n máa lò ń gbèsè ayé wọn ò ní fàìsàn lò, wọn ò dẹ̀ ní rògùn ìbànújẹ́, èṣù bí èèyàn bí ọ̀rẹ́ tó máa lè àwọn atọ́kọ wọn, Ọlọ́run jẹ́ kí wọ́n pàdé ẹ̀ because ọkọ wọn like wọn.
She's kind, she's loving, she accepts everybody, She is homely. You know, she's that one person that you would always want around you as your auntie or your. She doesn't relate to us as boss. You know, she has this friendly relationship between herself and her staff. She's cool-minded. Auntie Ronke, at 40, I want to wish you a beautiful, happy birthday, long life and prosperity. We pray that God will continue to give you strength, give you the zeal, give you the ability to do what you have started, and that God will keep you strong for your children and your husband.
The Young Women Christian Association, that is the society she belongs in the church. And the little time we were together, she was made the secretary of that organization. And during whatever we want to do in the church, talk of harvest or anything, she worked tremendously to make sure that we record resounding success. Many happy returns of the days, long life and prosperity. And I pray to God Almighty to enlarge our coasts the more.
She's industrious. She's up and doing. She has enthusiasm for work. She's not lazy. She's a woman that wants to build an empire for herself, and she wants to be a great woman. That's why I always say one of these days, like if I marry, I want my family to be like them one day. She has a great family. Well, she should just keep on the good work, and she should know something. We are looking up to her to choose a wife, especially me.
Hardworking and kind. She works so hard to improve her business. She works so hard to take care of the family, and she's kind to everybody that works under her. More fruitful years ahead, and more success, more grace to her elbow.
But one thing that unifies their testimonies is her hard work and amiable personality. Together with a hobby, Oluseun Ajayi, they have come, they have seen, and they have conquered. This is a story. Here is her song. We say happy 40th birthday to this Amazon amongst women.
Let me hear you say thank you.